Hello, welcome to a board game exposure playthrough. I'm here with a little help from Little Board Deck and Dice. Wave a hand. There he is. And we're going to play a two-player game of Sense of Ghosts. We are cooperative, we're on the same team. I have Amelia, Amelie, and I get to ignore orientation rules once. Little Board Deck and Dice has Luca, and he gets to execute Peak in a different way. So what we're trying to do is get our ship here all the way to Earth whilst collecting a virus sample. These tokens will either be a virus sample or there'll be nothing at all. The way we do that is we both play a card and then we execute those cards in any order we like. The trick is that apart from these first two cards, everything we land on flips over. So we need to scan our environment. Because we're in a meteor field, everything is changing all the time. So the cards that we have I'll show you from here and I'll reshuffle them. Arrow cards can be used to move or to peek. And if they peek, you peek at the 3, if you can, in front of you in the direction of the arrow that you play. If once we've played an arrow, if we want to change direction, we have to play 2 arrows. So we've got to bear that in mind. We couldn't play an arrow in another direction. So they move or they peek. The shield gives us a shield charge. We need shield charges in case we hit a meteor. And then the scanner lets you flip over a card or shift a row to the left. So that's all the moves that we've got. So we can't tell each other exactly what cards we've got, okay, mate? But we can hold them so everyone else, well, I'll try not to look at the screen. But so I might say to you, I can't say, hey, I've got a fly and a peak card and 2 shield cards. But I might say, it would be good if we could get a shield and move. And then you would think, now I need to play one of those cards. Okay? Yeah, so we've got to be a bit subtle. Also, we can use these as shields if they've got a virus on them, and we can play any 3 cards as a wild card to do whatever we want. So these 2 are safe to move on to, so it would be good to move once at least.
Can we look at them?
Yeah, you can look at yours. These are mine. And it would be good to move. We could move twice and that'll be no problem.
Okay.
It would also, charging your shields would be good now. If we could charge our shields, that would be good.
So what do we need to do?
So we both play 1 card face down.
What do we need to do?
Shields and move. Okay, so then we flip them over. So I've played a move and you've played a move. So what we can do, we have to go in the same direction, and really we're facing this way, so we have to go this way. So we'll move once, and then should we scan? Because that will allow us to peek. Sorry, peek. I'm saying the wrong thing. It allows us to peek at the 3 in that direction. Now there's only 2, and we know that one's not got anything on the back, because usually when we move, they flip over. So on the back of that is a boost. Purple's a boost. If we go through that, whatever direction we go through, we carry on. Okay? So then
Is that good?
it can be good unless there's an obstacle or a meteor on the other side and we haven't got our shields prepared. So then we give each other another card and we go again. So now if we play arrow cards, unless we play 2, we can't change the direction, so we have to cover it up. So it would be good to do a scan and a shield maybe. What do you think? You got any ideas?
No.
Okay, well I'm playing this one.
I'm playing this one because
Okay, so I've played a scan and you've played an arrow. So if we play my scan first,
yep,
we can scan and then we can move. So scan lets us flip any sector card of our choice, or rotate a row left. Well, should we do that one and see if we can go up there? Because we know that one's a boost. So if we flip this one, we'll see if it's friendly or not. And if it's not, we could then move up and it will flip back to its green side. So it's a meteor. Now we can play any direction. So we can go like this and it will flip back to the green side once we land on it, meaning we're safe. So we know this one's a boost. Oh, we forgot to rescan. We forgot a very vital rule, actually. We'll let ourselves off for the first round. So what we need to do now is one row directly ahead of us moves to the left. So everything moves to the left and comes back on. Oh, did we look at this one? No, we didn't. So that all moves.
So we don't know if that's a meteor.
We don't know what it is. We know that's a boost.
I think that's
And then we can flip any two on this row.
Okay.
So we just have a look at the one under the token.
Well, that's already.
We don't know what it is.
Flipped, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
They've got white on. So that's a boost on both sides. So that's a good one to remember, an easy one to remember. And that's a meteor. No, that's an obstruction on one side and a boost on the other. So reds, if we go on, we die.
Instantly.
Yes. So we need another card each. There you go. Don't let me forget to do that rescan next time. So it'd be good to do a shield and maybe a peak. Okay, so a move, an arrow card. So I'm going to play mine. Let's go. I've got an arrow. Oh, yeah, play your shield first.
Okay, shield.
So play it on there so we can go any direction we want. Yeah, and we can charge up one of our shields. Once we've got two shields, we can hit a meteor and we don't die. Shall we peek forward so we can see what these are? They're going to come left, so this one doesn't really matter. So this one's a meteor on the other side. And this one's a meteor on the other side. Now we rescan, so they all move left. So we know we've got a meteor.
Meteor, that one's a...
We don't know what this one is. We know this one's a boost. And then we have to flip two of these again. So that one was a boost on the other side. So we'll flip this one, which is a meteor. That's an awful card. Should we put a marker on that card so we remember it's rubbish?
Yeah.
Like that.
Were you allowed to play markers?
Yes, but once they're gone, they're gone. I made a mistake taking two out of this row, I think. We need to get on the boost card. That's what we need to do on that row. I might have made it really hard for us. Another card for you, another card for me. So again, another shield would be nice, or a scan. A shield or a scan would be good. If we've got two arrows, we could play any three cards as a wild as well. Are you playing yours?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to play all three of mine.
Wait, what?
I'm going to play a wild.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm playing a wild. What are you playing? Okay, so I'm going to play my wild as a shield charge. So we've got full shields.
Oh, you can, okay.
Okay, so that's a wild. And then shall we peek what's under here? This was bad. This was bad, wasn't it? Yeah. Hopefully this one will be good.
You're allowed to even check that.
We're allowed to. Yes, this is a boost. So if this has got to go left now. So if we move forward,
then we'll get a boost.
We'll get a boost, but then we'll go into an empty space. So we don't really want to do that. So what we really want to do is scan and then boost. There's your card, and then move forward, because then we'll move on to a green space. There's your card. Okay, so we want to scan and then move.
Oh my goodness, I think
I'll play one.
Shuffled these very well.
I haven't shuffled them very well, ladies and gentlemen. My little colleague is telling me.
Yeah, you definitely haven't.
This is my card. I've got a scan. Yes, so we can scan this one. No, this one, isn't it?
Yep.
So we flip this one. So when we move on to that, we will not boost. And then we can move forwards. Do you want to take the token?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a useless rock. That does nothing for us.
Rock.
Yeah.
You can sell it on Amazon, don't worry.
Sell this rock on Amazon. And then these move like that. That was a boost either side, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That was bad on both sides, and that was a boost on the other side as well. So one more card. Oh, and we can turn over two of these. So this is bad on this side. Should we see what is on the other side?
Yep.
Because that means a boost. Okay. And should we turn this one over in case this is a good one? This is a green one.
Well.
Okay. Well, there's more move cards than there is anything else.
Okay, that's probably right.
Okay. Well, if we move forwards, we're okay, and then we could perhaps peek. So I'm going to play this.
Want to play this?
Flip it. Way. So we'll move and get this one, which is the other rock.
Ah.
Well, I think all the rest are virus tokens, so we should be okay.
Well, that's good, because then we can sell two rocks now.
Uh-oh, I thought that was green on the other side, not boost. We might die here because we have to go forward onto this one. Oh, we lose our shields. Luckily we had shields, otherwise we would have died there. Forgot about that. I thought I knew what that was. So now this moves left. So we're getting there. We're doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
We're doing all right, mate. And then we've flipped 2 of these. Let's have a look at this virus one. That's a boost underneath. We'll have a look at this red one, obstruction. That is terrible. We'll put a white on that because that's a terrible one as well. You need a card. I need a card. No, the reds are shields. So obviously shields would be good to get our shields back up. We've not got many cards left. If we run out of this deck, we lose.
Well, I've only had 1 shield in the whole game.
Have you?
The rest
Well,
these
if you can move or scan, if you can peek or scan, that would be good. So I've got a shield, so I'll add a shield token on. You've got, so you can play that anyway. Should we look at these 3? Okay. Well, these 2 really. So that's a meteor underneath.
Yep.
That's obstruction underneath. So we want to flip that before we move on to it. So we could do with a scan. So we do the rescan. And that's the nice thing about this game is that everything's constantly changing. We know that's okay. So if we put that to the bad side, we know we can go on that. And we'll have a look at this side as well. Oh, that's a good one as well. Right, card for you, card for me.
Yay, cards. Oh my goodness, you have not shuffled these very well.
Oh, I am sorry. A shield. Well, remember, there's more arrows than anything else. Shields would be good, or a scan would be good. But do what you can. I'm going to do this one. Shields. If I play that there, we can go any direction. We don't want to move on to that yet, do we? Because that's bad underneath, isn't it? What was under this? Do you remember?
That.
If it's red, we'll die.
No,
but if it's an orange, we can survive it.
Red. I don't know.
Should we go right? Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay, flip it, see what it is. We're going to go this way. This could be the end for us. Taking a risk. What is it? Meteor. That's okay, because we've got the shields back up, so we just lose our shields again. Pushed our luck a little bit.
Oh.
So now we need to rescan, because this one's coming all the way over to here now.
All the way?
Yeah, all the way over.
Good.
So, are you enjoying this?
Yes.
I really like it. It's a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? We don't want to flip that one. That one's bad, so we just flip that one again. Just till we run out of cards, or till we get there, or till we blow up. And we'll flip that one as well. Oh, is that good on both sides? Yes. Okay.
You've been looking at that.
No, that was part of the thing. So a scan could be good, or a peek. An arrow could be good. A peek.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, I've got mine. I'm going to scan, and you've got an arrow. Great. If we play your arrow first to peek, we can look under this one, and it's green. Cool. So that's great. So we can move on to that one. And we get to look under this one. That's a bad one.
That's a bad.
So we've got lost all our memory tokens now. So I can flip over any token. So that one was good. So we can move on to that one next time. So I will flip over this one and see what's underneath it. Yes, that's good because we can go on to that now. Have we got the virus yet? We haven't, have we?
No, we haven't.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Does the virus make you win instantly?
No, you still have to get to the end. So then we have rescan by moving these across. Oh, those white ones are all ones that are bad. And then we can flip 2 of these. We'll flip this one because we know it's bad on that side. And we'll flip this one. And that's bad on one side. And this was green on the other. I seem to remember. Okay. So it'd be good to move at least once that way. Do we know what's on the other side of that one? It's good, isn't it, on that one? Okay, so I'll play.
It's boost.
Oh, so it boosts us onto that green one, and then we don't know what's on the other side of that.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
Second green one I've had in the whole game.
So we turn that over and move on to there. We play a shield. Nice, good boy. Then we move everything left over here. As we get nearer to Earth. And we'll flip that one again because we know what it is. And we'll flip that one again onto its boost side. Okay. Struggling to remember all this. Oh, mate, we're going to run out of cards soon. We've got to make a break for it.
Is that good?
So we could do with scan. We could do with a peek and a move, couldn't we? If it's good.
Okay. I'll go. Okay.
Or a shield if you've got one. Okay, I'm going to risk it. Yes, play your shield first.
Yeah.
Shall we just move and risk it?
Yeah, let's just move.
Okay, so we get that, which is the virus sample. That's the virus sample. We're moving on to it. It's a boost, so we have to go forwards onto a safe zone.
Yes!
So
That's great.
this is it, though. We've got to get there on this turn. I don't think it's possible.
Oh.
We need to move left. Doink. I think we're going to lose, mate. I don't think it's possible because we can't draw any more cards after this. And then we'll flip this one, as we always do, and flip this one.
Well,
so we know this one in front of us is double bad. But was it double meteor or was it red on the other side?
it was double meteor.
Okay, so we could go on that and take the hit on our shields.
That's made me hungry now because I'm thinking.
But we'd need to change direction. So we'd need to play. So we need to move 3 times, I think, which we can't do basically. Let's see if we run out. If running out of draw cards is the lose condition, or the.
Oh, I've got a good idea.
So we need to move really.
Oh, that's good.
What's good?
That we have to move.
Run out of navigation when you can't draw. So this is our last go, so we may as well go for it. I'm going to play all 3.
What's that do?
I'm going to play them as a wild.
I'm going to play them as well.
Okay, so, so I can change direction, basically.
Basically, I've got this.
Oh, okay, so we're going to change direction, go up here. It is a meteor, so we lose the shields and go forwards. And then you played yours as a wild as well.
So we go over there.
Go forwards again.
Die.
And boom, we blow up 1 space away from Earth. So that is Sense of Ghosts. It is a cooperative game for solo and 2 players, although there may be more players added via the Kickstarter. The link is in the description. Go and check it out. We're going to watch Britain's Got Talent. Thanks very much for joining us. See you again. So you've just watched the playthrough that my son and I did of Sense of Ghosts. I have to say that I really, really enjoyed Sense of Ghosts. This is just a preview, so take my opinions with a pinch of salt. It's not a paid-for preview, but in terms of how it stacks up against Assembly, the first game in the series, I slightly preferred Sense of Ghosts. I love them both, but I think the movement in Sense of Ghost I preferred to the locking down mechanic. They both felt stressful in a good way. The artwork just continues this theme of being slightly abstract but on theme, and I love the movement of the cards simulating yourself being lost in a moving asteroid field. I think Sense of Ghosts is a phenomenal game, and I think the things that Wren Games are adding to it are really cool. So if you've liked the playthrough, if you like cooperative games, if you liked Assembly at all, you really need to do yourself a favour and check this out on Kickstarter. The links will be below. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time on Board, Deck and Dice.